Good morning, guys. Let's see. I think we're good. Okay, so we woke up on Reddit on day 2. But today, I have big ambitions. I want to get my hands on tier 2 workbench. And as for those of you who aren't familiar what that meant, let me explain. See, in Rust, you progress with workbench tiers, each one allowing you to learn better and better blueprints, such as the garage door, which is a strong double door that allows you to strengthen your base significantly without too much grinding, and also allows for more space inside of your base as it slides up and not forward. Next to that, we get blueprints such as the semi-automatic pistol, a really cheap but deadly weapon that any solo looks to get their hands on. It uses pistol bullets as well, which are cheaper to craft compared to the rifle. And lastly, we get a medical syringe, a really fast way of healing, with cheap crafting costs, meaning that I could eventually take on groups that are larger than me in a long fight. Okay, so those guys are gone, I guess. I wonder who raided them. Also, this guy probably raided them. Can airdrop now. Good to know he's online, but now I have to go all the way around because he's going to roof camp me if I don't. Ah, he was close. Too bad. I almost had it. So I need to figure out today why the metal detector was not working. I think it could be something to do with the biome I'm in. Maybe it didn't work in the snow. Yup, and I was basically right at the time. The metal detector does not work in the snow biome. Sadly for me, that meant that running monuments was the only way for me to get my hands on tier 2 workbench. Ooh. Okay, I'm going home. What am I doing? What am I doing? I have to get this home. I can see my base. Come on. Oh, he is on top of his base. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Holy shit, I was clenched. Not gonna lie. Damn. Got one more. One more fragment. Cannot believe it. We got 3 now. We're so close to a tier 2. And after making it home with what appeared to be our third blueprint fragment, I decided to try my work at the silver branch next. A green card monument that guarantees you a blueprint fragment, as well as many military crates, meaning that if we were lucky enough, we could be going home with tier 2 on our hands. Yeah, there's too many people. Damn. Scared the shit out of me. Maybe now I'll try and go to the silver while it's nighttime. I feel like tomorrow I'm going to be raided by either that guy or the roof camping guy. I actually think I have a lot Like I have a lot of farm, I have a lot of silver metal and stuff, a lot of components as well. But since I don't have a tier 2, everything is pretty much meaningless for me. It's as if I have nothing. No! Fortunate. You like they're camping, but I also have to make a move. I'm not sure if this is the move, but we're going to find out. Oh, I made it back! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how of 2400 hour solo plays solo official Rust on a high pop vanilla server and gets a tier 2 by the second day. Boom! And after spending the rest of my day fumbling place and getting revenge on my neighbors by wasting their C4, I went to bed. And I was almost certain that I would be offline raided. But I wasn't exactly right, and you'll see what I mean. And after farming for a bit, I decided I can finally do my morning routine. So I had to first go and take a shower. But when I came back in my room, I noticed something different. So I had to see what was happening. And then I heard it. The mighty battering ram. Was it my base? Was it my decaying neighbors? I had to know. So I did. And then it came up to me. I was getting raided. Cold unprepared. No guns. No meds. No cloth for healing. Only my base and my 1-ounce turret guarding my second floor. I instantly had an idea of who it was, but it didn't matter. With a base built entirely for fun, I had almost no angle to fire back from, so I had to play it really smart in order to successfully defend my base. And after tanking so much boom, the base was in shambles. It had served its purpose really well, keeping me warm, cozy and protected from the cold and the players working outside. My core seems like it was all open. The raiders had also caught up on me transferring my loot up to my shooting floor and were already blowing it open. And with only 3 sheet metal doors guarding all of my hard-earned loot, I needed a miracle in order to win the raid. And after somehow sealing my core, I was in even more danger than ever before. Sitting just behind one sheet metal door were me and all of my loot, and outside, a raider equipped with an M4 shotgun, the strongest shotgun in the game, being able to kill you with just a single bullet from a distance of over 10 meters, and me, sitting there with only handmade SMG, arguably the weakest gun in the game, and with only 8 bullets I had to make the play of my life if I wanted to keep my base alive. And as I say you guys, sometimes this is pretty much the end of the raid. The raiders had already run to boom and were now shooting with HV rockets. The wipe was decent, it wasn't anything crazy, it wasn't bad either. But the next couple of wipes that I have recorded already were crazy compared to this one. You should stay tuned for them. And I'll see you next time.